Here, another vintage Christmas junk journal for today. This is video number 13. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to go ahead and attempt to make a cover for our book. And first off, this is a book that I've been working on that's not part of our original book here. This is another one. But I'm just going to show you how to cut out the fabric and stuff. I decided to do a fabric cover for this one. And so I'm just going to get started and show you what we're going to do. I'm going to show you on this, and then I'm going to get out the actual one that we're going to be doing. So let's go get started. Okay. So this is the beautiful fabric I've picked out to do my other junk journal with. And it's a pretty Christmas fabric. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to attempt to cut this fabric. So this fabric here, I folded it in half, as you can see, and I'm going to put my book just to kind of measure it here. And you want to do it to where you have some wiggle room. I want to do at least, an inch on each side. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. And then let's put this over here. And then I'm also going to cut the half too, right here. I'm making sure that it's going to cover. Oh, let me see here. I'm going to open this up instead. Make sure that it covers all of the edges. Like this. Just leave about 2 inches from the end in. It's not too, an inch on this end. Okay. Then I'm going to put it in the center, and then I'm going to bring this one will be a little bit different than the other one that I'm doing. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. I'm going to cut a little more so that there's about 1/4 of an inch on each end. I'm thinking that there's a little bit too much here. I'll cut this off. How much we got on the end over here. You want a little bit overlap here. Like that. And then over here, there's a lot of overlap on here. And the wisest thing that I should have done was that I should have done this before I put my book in here, so that it would make it a lot easier than to have to try to put it in after the book is in. Because there is a space here between here and the first little stitch, so that would work. Let's see here. And of course I glued this down, so that makes it a little bit harder. So I'm going to just slip it under here on this end, and then on this end I'm going to slip this under there also, this end, like this. Okay, and then of course you would glue the edges here all down. And this part, I think I'm still gonna cut a little more on that end. And so this is basically how you would glue this down and all that. And this is my demo book. So I'll get out our book, and with our book I've already measured it and I already got it started, but I haven't glued it down, so I'm going to show you that. Here is our book, right here. And I have not glued it down at all. And instead of me going over the edge with the other. I'm going to just bring this up to the edge and glue this right to the edge here instead of bringing it over, only because I have this here and I didn't really want to bring it in and cover that part. So I'm going to just do it like this. So here it is. And here it is. I have all of my little, all of these holding it on and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and take those off. And this part here, I'm going to tuck this under, just like I did the other one. Take this off. Put this under here, like this, and then I'm going to glue that down there. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my glue, and I'm going to put my glue into a container, this PVA glue, put it into a container, and I'm going to brush it on with a paintbrush. This paintbrush here. There we go. So first off, I want to give you guys a little handy dandy little secret that I think is interesting. Now, when you go and you have your lunch, let's say at Safeway, you get a salad, you know, and it's kind of like a deconstructed salad. So you open it up and it's lettuce in the bottom, and then you have your little compartments here. Well, what I do is I save these. I save all of these little compartments that have your little side things in. I save those, and then I use these for paint, to put paint in, or glue, or whatever I want, Mod Podge, whatever, and it's really kind of handy. So that's my little tidbit for the day, to save these whenever possible. Set this aside, and I'm going to put some PVA glue in this to use. Just going to squirt some in, and I'm going to use this to glue my book down, my cover down for my book. Yeah, like that. And I'm probably going to have to add some more to it in time. So the first thing I want to do is I want to glue this edge down. First off, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to glue it right down to the inside of this. Like that. And then on this side. Yeah, I thought of some different ways of how I wanted to do the cover on this, and I came up with this idea. I've never actually done fabric before on a book, so this is new to me. I've never even attempted it before, but I've heard from people that it's pretty easy to do. So I'm going to just do that side, and then I'm going to come over here and glue the top part down. Seems to be going pretty good so far. I'll remove that part of my book here. And then this part. I'm going to tuck this under just a smidge because I want it to. Oh, I need to check this out too. Oh, that's important. Don't forget that. It is on a raw edge, so it's going to show a little bit of the strings, but you know, it's fine. It is going to be fine. Cut a little bit of that off there. Okay, I'm just going to scoot it. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. Like that. And then this part under here. Just slide this over, do this side. Hello, honey.
What was I going to say? And did you check to see if you had the stuff?
What stuff?
I was on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But I can do it after I'm done filming.
Okay, I just wanted
Okay.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I gotta find.
See,
Got it
glue that
almost
down.
together. Now I gotta find one more cover. I don't know what I did with it. That's what I hate when I stop something in the middle of something that I don't get back to for a while. I don't know what I did with the cover. Put everything in one spot, but everything got kind of piled up. Well,
Okay, we do that edge. Then, just gonna come in and go, oh, you know what I should have done was I should have did the inside of this. I'm not gonna glue it too much in the inside, just a little bit, because it's pretty much gonna be glued on the front anyway, you know? So, I mean, I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, and then I'm gonna just glue this edge. Right down. Let's see, I'm gonna put this edge. How do I do this? Okay. Just gonna glue that right down there. Like that. Okay. And that's just gonna be right on the edge of that. Okay, like that. And then, oh, and you know what? I think this needs to be down this corner right here. And the inside, because it's kind of folded, you know. All right, put that there. Okay, and we got that side down. And then we got this side to go. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw some inside of here too, like I did. Just kind of smearing it inside a little bit. Does not matter because I'm putting the edge down. And it's going to be just fine that way, okay. Now, I'm going to put the edge right here. Alright, just like that. Yeah. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. Okay, now let's put a little bit of glue right here. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to put it right on the end. Just like that. And I'm going to fine tune this, of course, when I'm done here. I'm going to come back. This is just a basic of showing you just kind of the basic of how I'm doing it. Okay. And so this is what the inside's going to look like. And this is the back. This is what this is going to look like. And there's some pages I haven't totally finished yet. And even like in here, I'm going to put some lace on here to kind of cover up the evenness because it looks a little bit uneven here. But I can always do that later, which I'm going to probably do. Come back in and do it. And then there's some pages in here we need to finish, and you know, it's going to be fine. I'm going to just do it when I can get a chance to do it. Okay, now these are sticking out a little bit, but I'm going to just make sure that those are glued really well for the cover, and that's what the cover's going to look like. And then we're going to go ahead and I picked out a picture, and I think I've showed you guys before that I was thinking about doing this picture, which I'm going to do. Let me clean this mess up a little bit here. Put these away for a minute. Okay. Put this on to stop my glue from spilling. Okay. And then you saw this picture, and I'm going to put this picture on here because I think I look really good. Right on the edge here. If you can see it. I'm hoping that you guys can see it pretty good. Alright. And then, sorry about that. I'm like hitting my phone and everything. Okay. And I'm not going to ink the edges on this. I'm going to just leave it how it is. And I'm going to go ahead and use my glue and just glue it right on the front here. Boy, we are sure coming up quick to finishing this, you know. It really is coming up fast, you know. Seems like we just started and now we're almost done with the whole book. So I was going to use my bottle, but I'm going to just use the glue that I have here already. And I could, you know, Mod Podge this down on the front, but I'm just going to leave it how it is. I think it's going to look fine. Oh man, I'm making a mess. This is just so messy. Putting this on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this on the front of the book. Just like this. A vintage Christmas book. Alright. This is going to adhere very nicely because it's on the fabric. And there. Looks pretty good. Pretty good, I must say. And just like that. Okay. And then this is another little thing that I put on my computer. I wrote it on my computer and used some paper, some different kind of paper to put this on. It's a parchment paper or something. And then I thought would put it just right in the corner. Vintage Christmas Journal. I'm going to use my regular glue for this. Use my little bottle for this one. You know, I'm thinking about, maybe I'll ink the edges on this one with the vintage photo. I think I'll use that on here for this. Find my brush. Here's my brush. And I'm gonna just put this in the corner. You know what I might do is use the foam tape on it, since I have some foam tape I could use, which is this. And I don't know if I've talked about my foam tape before, but I got this at over at Dollar Tree in a big roll, and for $1, you know, you get all these, and you gently just take them off. They're sticky on both sides, and I'm going to go ahead and put them on the back of my little sentiment here, my junk journal's little sign here. I'm going to put those on there, and then it's two-sided, so you just take the other tape off. These are really good when you're making dimensional cards. That's really where I came up with it at first. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here in the corner, like this. Christmas, vintage Christmas journal. And I'd like to put some type of lace or something. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't really thought much about how I was going to do it until I kind of sat down and went, hey, you know, let's make the journal. Let's do it. You know, so. But I'm going to go ahead and play around with this and see if I can come up with something, just something really beautiful to put on the front of it. And so I'm going to go ahead and put these away and put my things back in here that I took out of here. And this was one of them. So I'm going to put my card back in my first page. Put back in here. Alright, and then these are my other things that I had in here. The little girl and the other postcards. And here's this little postcard. This little card you can, you know, put your notes on and stuff. It's so cute. It's made from a doily that Tracy Fox, I believe. I got this from. And I'm going to do the edges on here. And it's just a little journaling card that you can put your little notes in and stuff, whatever. So, go ahead and do that. I just got back from going to some bazaars today, and I got a few things, and where's my bag? Did I bring my bag of goodies in? I don't know if I brought my bag of goodies in. So I'll put that in the front Okay, put that there. Alright, and then I'm just going to look through it real quick. Get some ideas of how we did it. And this book, when I'm finally done with this, is going to go on my Etsy shop, of course. And it'll be for sale. So anybody who wants to purchase it, I'm going to also put some information on the videos to watch that showed how this book was made. And that's going to be included in the book. And here's just some beautiful things that we did. We were making it. And some beautiful things. And some note cards and some things that you can write in there and stuff. And yep. We've come a long ways on this one. And so I still need to do, I'm going to leave this blank here. Still need to do the back page. And I haven't come up with too many ideas. I thought this was cute. Put in here maybe with that. I'm not sure yet with that, what I'm going to do. And then in this, I'm going to, not too sure yet. I might add some more things to this too also. But anyway, that's pretty much how it is. It's looking pretty good. And I'd like to do maybe some stenciling on this next time. Do some stenciling. And then add something to this definitely. And I haven't come up with an idea yet, but I'm working on it. And just, it's fun. This has just been a really fun book. All around fun. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and close this and tie it with with our tie we put on here. Like this. And I do see I see it right here. I'm going to show you what I got today at a thrift store. And I'll show you that real quick. And here it is. Some Christmas stuff that I haven't even opened yet. It was $1.99. I got it half off, so I paid $1 for it. And so awesome when you get a chance to come and do these things because, you never know what you're going to get. If it looks good, it's probably good. Alright, this is some kind of ribbon. It's kind of gold. And here's one of those, a bow for your package. Hopefully you could use that for something. And what else? Oh, good. Look at these. This is really pretty. I like that ribbon. Very pretty. There's another one. There's another one. I mean, look at $1. These were originally $1, and I paid $1 for the whole bag, so that's such a bargain. And then we got ho ho ho. Here's some holly ribbon. And this is some type of decorative bow you put on a package or something. Decorative. This is Kmart, $1.99. And here's the other one. There's two of them. Okay. Well, that's interesting. See if I can find something for that. It'll be fun. Put these back in here. So, hope you guys are having a great weekend. This is the Veterans Weekend. Hope you guys are gonna have plans. Make sure you're driving safe if you go anywhere this weekend. And so guys, we're almost done with our book. I think next time, like lesson 14, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be done by lesson 14. So, okay guys, thanks for watching and take care. And be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, I have another thing I wanted to start doing I wanted to mention this in this lesson, is that once a month I'm going to start picking somebody from my subscribers to send them Happy Mail. So be sure to subscribe, tell your friends about subscribing to my channel, and you may be receiving some Happy Mail from me. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Probably tomorrow or the next day. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Bye!